Alrighty boys and girls, welcome to the longevity video. Now, this is the most important part of the entire business model. We are extremely profitable, and due to that, the bookmakers hate us. The bookmakers, in our opinion, and I'm speaking for Henry as well, are the devil. And actually, I'm speaking for the whole of Crown Capital. Fuck the bookmakers. They are profitable when people lose. So they hate people like us because we rinse their pockets. They know that the concept that we use, match betting, and the strategy of expected value is profitable. So if they suspect you of doing it, they're going to ban you straight away. They employ a lot of people to just study people's accounts, and as soon as they see you using some type of strategy that is in their kind of small echelon of profitability, or for them, I guess, loss, they're going to ban you. So, for example, if you join the group and just start following our tips and be quite aggressive, maybe you start betting at $50 on your sports bet account and you're betting on every single promotion. Within the first couple of weeks, you're going to get banned. Now your promotions are gone forever and you're never going to make money. The bookmakers don't care if you're winning or losing. They care if you're using promotions or non-promotional. That's why we say you need to bet at least a 1-to-1 ratio. One promotional bet, one non-promotional bet. The bookmakers know that the promotions are where us as a punter have an edge within the market. They also are aware that when we are, I guess, able to use expected value promotions and turn our promotions or our bonus bets over back into real cash, it's very profitable. That's the one loophole that people like us can actually win. The only way you're going to beat the bookmakers is if you use our exact strategy. The bookmakers are aware of that and they're going to do everything in their power to crush you. So you need to follow the account sustainability guides, because doing that will allow you to look like a everyday degenerate gambler. You want to have a lot of different accounts open and be winning on all of those different accounts. So when I guess a company like Tab look at the one Tab account you have, it looks like you're only winning a little, or maybe you're unprofitable on this Tab account. But when you have a bunch of different accounts, you're profiting. Maybe you're making 30K a month, 50K a month over a bunch of different accounts. But when I guess the company looks directly at your account, they don't flag you, they don't ban you, because you're not just making a ridiculous amount of money just using promotions on their one account, right? You need to make yourself look like a degen, and they will keep, I guess, providing you with promotional offers, providing you with bonus bets, and allow you to keep punting on their platform. Additionally, with this, which this is something that is more covered in the ERT, but you need to prep your accounts. If you make a sports bet account today, for example, do not go and pump the promotional offers. They know that this is the area that is profitable for us and they lose money on, and by them I mean the sports bet, the Tab, all of those, the bookies, right? They know that that's the one area that we can make money on and they will lose money on. So as soon as they know that you're aware of this concept, they're just going to shut you down. So what you need to do is prep your accounts. So I'm just going to give you some source that we originally thought was only going to be for the ERT members, but fuck it. I'm just going to give you guys all the info that you need. When you open a new account, you should just be doing non-promotional bets for at least 2 to 3 to 4 weeks, probably that 3 to 4 week mark. And what you need to do is increase your stake amounts, right? So maybe you put $50 into the account, you start betting with $5 stakes. Maybe you have a Tab and a sports bet, and you start betting on NBA. You bet on one game, maybe it's OKC versus Thunder, OKC versus Bulls, and you put $5 on this account on the favorite, and then it works out using the calculator following the account sustainability and bonus turnover method, that you need to put $8 on the non-favorite. So whoever wins, you don't lose any money. The only reason you're doing this is to prep your accounts. You just keep doing that method every single day until you're building up your bankroll. Now you're staking more as a non-promotional bettor, and maybe after the second or third week, you've now built your bankroll up and you've now got to the ability where you're staking $50 non-promotional. That's great. Keep going until you're at $100 of non-promotional bets, of mug bets, where you're betting on both sides of the market. And as soon as you're staking $100 non-promotional, now you're ready to start betting on promos. So if you're someone who's joined and you haven't looked at the promotion, at the educational stuff, and you're following the promo tips, huge red flag. You need to be setting alerts off right now in your brain that this is bad. Yeah, you'll be making money right now, but long term, you're not going to make money. You're literally going to get banned, and you can't do this in 6 months' time. Really important you prep your accounts, study the educational docs. This is an extremely big topic. I could sit here for hours, but this is very much the basics, and that example I just explained was extremely brief. But if you have any questions, let us know. Let me know, maybe I'll make a second video on this topic because it is extremely important. Make sure you prep your accounts, make sure you read the educational documents, make sure you're at least doing 1-to-1 ratio of non-promo to promo. And this isn't the amount of bets, right? That would be very difficult. It's the amount staked. So maybe I guess you do it week by week. So maybe on a Saturday you staked $1,000. Maybe throughout the week you've staked $2,000, right, of promotional bets. Now all you need to do is stake $2,000 of non-promotional bets. And you don't need to actually gamble. You can just bet on both sides of the market on 2 different bookmakers, but you just need to make sure that you're staking 1-to-1. At least 1-to-1. We recommend 2-to-1. 2 non-promo and 1 promotional, but obviously it just depends on what your profitability is like. But yeah, extremely important you're doing your account sustainability because you're going to be profitable following our tips. Our tips are very profitable, and due to that, you're going to get banned very fast. So make sure you're doing your account sustainability, you're mugging your accounts, and you're actually taking this serious like a real business model. The only reason that someone's at 10K per month is because of the actions that they put in, and the results are byproduct. So if you want to get to X result, you need to be putting in the efforts that allow you to get there. The way you should be approaching this is like, okay, I'm making 10K a month right now, and I'm taking this very seriously. If you're making $0 right now, you need to act as if you are someone who is making 10K a month. If I was making 10K a month with this business model, I would be taking it serious. I'd be locked in. I'd be studying my accounts. I'd be studying the market. I'd be learning everything that I possibly could to make sure I'm going to continue making 10K a month. And then possibly I'd be looking at joining the ERT so I can scale to 50K a month. Like, you need to, I guess, approach this as someone who's already in the position that's, I guess, doing well, because that's how you're going to get there. You're going to advance if you start acting as if you are already advanced. Like, the only reason that someone's at 10K per month is because of the actions that they put in, and the results are byproduct. So if you want to get to X result, you need to be putting in the efforts that allow you to get there. Let's get on to the next video.